We set out 5 key messages. It's worth briefly recapping those. So I shared some slides that are just extracts from the results deck, so it's not essential if you don't have them, but I'll just touch on some of the key takeaways there. So the second slide lists those 5 key messages that we set out with our results. And the first one was that given the COVID-19 backdrop through our third quarter, we felt pretty well positioned and that the business was demonstrating resilience. And that was really evident in the results for that quarter. And you can see on slide 3 that Amcor played a vital role in the supply chain for essential goods. And look, essentially all of our sales are into consumer staples or healthcare end markets. So, they're all for all products for at-home consumption or use in medical facilities. And if you look on slide 4, right now we see the role of packaging has never really been clearer. The need for hygiene, for safety, for security and for shelf life are being met through the packaging that we produce. And, as Alex mentioned, our products are being recognised as essential by customers and authorities, the world over. So, we're playing a vital role in these, essential goods and, we're in a strong financial position as well. So on slide size, it shows, we're a scale player. We're in defensive end markets. We're geographically distributed across the globe. We've got 250 plants globally, very defensive and resilient portfolio, which leads to strong and consistent earnings growth and cash flow. And we've got a strong balance sheet, especially relative to the other packaging companies. And through this whole crisis, we've been really focused on keeping the employees healthy, obviously, and keeping the business running. And the focus here and our resilience is evident in the in the Q3 results. So the second key message was that we had a strong year-to-date result. We had 14% EPS growth year-to-date, and as Alex alluded to, our FY20 outlook was raised again, which many have taken guidance down or removed it altogether, and this is the second time that we've been able to increase our guidance this year. So originally we were targeting EPS growth for this year of 5 to 10%. We're now looking at 11 to 12% for the full year. We declared another quarterly dividend. Year to date, we'd returned over $1 billion of cash to shareholders through the dividend and through the buyback. So, these were strong results, and it was driven from both the organic growth of the business and from synergies that we're delivering from the Bemis acquisition that we completed basically a year ago today. So, good results, and financially we're in a great position. On slide 6, there's a few kind of balance sheet points there and some other points to add to that. We've got a healthy, strong balance sheet. We're investment grade. We've got very low leverage. We've got no material refinancings in the next 12 months, and we've got significant liquidity on the balance sheet as well. We've got basically $2 billion. When you take into consideration the $1.5 billion of undrawn committed facilities and $500 million worth of cash, so we're really comfortable there. The third key point was, moving to slide 7, is simply that the Bemis acquisition is going very well. We're ahead of where we expected to be for synergies in the first year. So, that synergy delivery is happening faster than we'd anticipated. The integration of the two businesses is essentially complete. And, it's really galvanizing the two companies. And if anything, this backdrop of COVID has really made the two businesses pull together across the globe and really work as one. The fourth key message, nearly done now, and on slide 8, is that we really have clear visibility to near-term shareholder returns. This slide shows our shareholder value creation model, which sets out how we think about deploying cash and the returns that will drive. And we've got defensive organic growth, we've got further cost synergies to come, we've got a compelling dividend, and we'll benefit from the share buyback that we've been doing over the last 12 months as well. That's the near term. And then finally, the fifth key message was that we're well positioned with substantial opportunities to create value over the long term. The scale advantages we have, the geographical breadth, the multiple drivers of organic growth, as well as actively leading on sustainability, and also having plenty of M&A opportunities around the globe. So, wrapping it up, all in all, it is a dynamic backdrop right now, but one that we feel well positioned to manage, and we're continuing delivering defensive returns through that. We've got plenty of opportunities ahead in the near, medium and long term.